Okay, welcome again, everyone. My name is Joel Broughton to our Saturday morning breakfast call here in the beginning of November. Hopefully, you guys are all excited to be able to attend the call today and excited for some of the information we're going to share. We've been running our new system now for about a week. Okay, about a week, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter. I guess 5, 6, 7 days, something like that. Anyway, I've got a few updates for you guys in terms of our new system, in terms of the business, commissions, things like that. So we'll go through that, and then we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about part of the business, which in the coming weeks, months, and years will be able to generate you a significant amount of income, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why that is today, so that you fully understand the importance of that part of the business. So let's just start by talking a little bit about some of our updates. So first off, I just want to let you know the postcards that we're sending out still go to postcardnetworker.com. They're still all directing there. And the reason why is I'm still updating all of the, believe it or not, I'm still updating all of the postcard IDs into our new system. So it takes a significant amount of manual work, believe it or not, just because I have to go back into my database and find all of the postcard IDs that everyone's been sending out and attribute a username to them. So to make sure I get the right username, I have to look you up and put in all your postcard IDs. So the good thing is I don't have to put them all individually in. That would be a little bit crazy, but I do have to put in basically the first and the last of each set of postcards that I've given you guys. So it's just taking a little bit. In the next couple of days, hopefully, at least sometime this week, that will be done, and all of the websites will actually redirect to the new system. Okay. Now, in the meantime, you're not losing any sales, obviously, because the other website obviously still takes postcard orders, still registers members. So I know everybody's anxious to have the postcards go to the new system, and I know that all the traffic, all the affiliate traffic's going to the new system now. So any people that you're sending to your website, of course, funnels through the new system with the new offers and everything. And the postcards very soon, within days, will also be going there. Okay, and this is just a part of doing business. Sometimes we build things out and we improve things to be able to to grow the business. So it's important that we just have a little bit of patience with that, and that'll be done very, very soon. Commissions. Everybody's anxious to get paid. I understand. I want to make sure that everybody gets the correct pay. So the October commissions, I basically ran them. I put through and gave to our programmer all of the commissions for October. So all the sales for October, and basically those will be inputted into the system in the coming days, all right, very soon. And then he'll also kind of reset the current commission, so all the sales that have been going on since the new system have started basically will go into the system, okay, with your correct rank and all of that stuff. So the only thing I want to make sure that you guys do for that is to make sure that you've set up your affiliate account. Okay, for anybody getting commissions or matching postcards, just make sure you set up your affiliate membership in the back office, because when we run the commissions, obviously we want to calculate your correct rank. So if you don't set up your affiliate membership, you're going to come across as a basic member or as kind of a free member, in which case you're only getting paid on one generation of sales, okay? If you set up your affiliate account, that opens up your second generation immediately. If you were previously a gold member, it opens up 4 generations. And then, of course, if you weren't a gold member, that's okay. It'll open up the generations as you progress through the comp plan, okay? So you'll be able to get paid 3, 4. And as well, for those of you guys that are going to be achieving elite status in our comp plan immediately, make sure you set up that affiliate membership, or you won't go to Elite either. You'll be stuck kind of at that basic member. So please make sure you do that this weekend at the very latest. Get that done. If you are having trouble, please text me or send me an email, and I'll make sure we can get that taken care of for you. Okay. Matching postcards are going to be going out this weekend and this week from the last week or two. Okay, so basically we're pretty much caught up on all the postcard orders. And when I say that, I mean, within the last couple of days, any orders that have come in the last day or two, we'll catch up on this weekend. But we're pretty much up to date on all the new customer orders. And this weekend I'm going to catch up on all the matching postcards as well. So if you're owed matching postcards from the last couple of weeks, those will all be going out this weekend, Monday, Tuesday at the very latest. Okay, so we're pretty much up to date on all our postcard orders, all our matching postcards. And moving forward too, in the coming weeks, you'll be able to start seeing, and as we go, I mean, you've probably seen some updates to the website that we've been doing, adding the sponsor information so you can kind of see your upline, contact information a little easier. We've added all kinds of things in there. So you'll see little tweaks and little improvements in the website. I'm not necessarily going to announce every time we do something, because the core of the system is pretty much set now in terms of the website system itself. We're obviously just going to be making some upgrades and updates, and I'll let you know a couple other things, some of the bigger things that are coming. But one of the things eventually you'll be able to see is kind of like when you're getting matching postcards, they'll show up in your back office. Your old orders, when you previously ordered postcards, all that kind of stuff you'll be able to access. But we keep it all in the database now. But unfortunately, it takes a little bit of time to build out pages to show you all that data. And the same thing with the data on the stats, the same thing with the data on the earnings, what your paychecks are, all that kind of stuff. So although we're collecting it all, it does take some time to actually display it properly to you. So that's just a matter of time before all that kind of information is available to you through your back office. And we're definitely working kind of around the clock to get all that stuff up. Now, in terms of new system updates, a couple of things that will be coming soon, just to let you guys know, because I know a lot of people have been asking. Auto-ship postcards. All right, so right now you can buy postcards one time through the back office. We are going to be adding the ability for you to set up your auto ship or auto delivery, whatever you want to call it. Postcards, they do come at a reduced price. For instance, 100 postcards, you save about $10 when you set up an auto ship. And the good thing about the auto ship is we obviously want to build a culture around having members setting up an auto delivery for their postcards, because then you've got a lot more activity happening in your business on a regular basis. And the auto ship or the auto delivery is very easy to cancel. We're going to create it so that there's just a simple button in the back office that if you want to cancel, you cancel. So set it up whenever you want. You get the savings from it, and then of course, it's basically just a one-click cancel for you or anybody in your team, so that you're not chasing us, you're not phoning, emailing, support ticketing us. You're able to kind of control that whole process on your own. So I just didn't want to set it up immediately until we had the ability to kind of have the turning it on and off, right? Being able to cancel it, being able to start it up again, that kind of stuff. So that will be coming soon, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for. In the meantime, feel free to just order postcards, the one-time postcards, because, like I said, the auto-ship postcards probably be, at least within the next week, I'm hoping. But as a minimum, by middle of the month, we'll have that up. And sometimes my estimates are a little bit off because, we do have like a full-time programmer now. So depending on, when he's got all this stuff on his list already. So depending on how hard it is from a programming point of view, sometimes he just kind of gets things done even quicker than I estimate, which is actually pretty cool. All right. Now let me think. So I think that's kind of the major things in terms of the updates, in terms of the new system. You know, and like I said, there is a few other little things that we're adding and that we're working on. We do have new booklets coming as well for the business. You know, for those of you guys that just joined recently, we've been kind of sending out booklets that we've been printing here in the office, which is just kind of paper stapled together, which, you know, in the big picture is fine, except I tend to like to send out the nice glossy booklets. So those are on order. We should have those very soon to go in all the packages. We have all the new CDs already. And of course we have, you know, a good amount of postcards as well. So we're definitely ready to go for all of you guys to continue to build your business and share it. All right. Let's say a big congratulations to everybody that's been working hard in the business. Now, I do want to put a caveat out there that I do apologize if I miss your name if you did have a sale within the last week or two. You know, we tried to get everybody, but right now the visibility for me, so again, like I said, all of the sales are being tracked 100%, all the uplines. I just don't have access personally to the database. Of course, my programmer does, and he tracks all the sales and displays them and all that kind of stuff, but I don't have access to go into the database right now to be able to kind of pull out all the uplines and all the orders. But I do have a lot of them, so I do want to say a big congratulations to all of these people. I do apologize if I miss your name. We'll definitely catch you up next week. So congratulations to Roger and Linda and Stan. And by the way, these are all people that are getting either checks, either generating commissions or matching postcards or both. So congratulations, Roger, Linda, Stan, John, Frank, Bradford. Congratulations to Emma, Sandra, Brianna, Richard, John, Clinton, Jerry. Congratulations, Charles, Marianne, Roger, Hugo, Sonia, Claudia, Marilia, David, Nathan, Henry. Congratulations to Leonard, Joseph, Dan, Clive, Bradford, Larry, Ernesto, Christopher, Justine, Robert, Joshua, Christina, Elvis, Joseph, Winston, Stephen. Congratulations, Michael, Sharon, John, Donald, Jim, Dan, Twanzel. Congratulations, Linda, Andrew, Willie, Whitman, Tonio, Barry, John, Adam, Herbert, Kenneth, and there's more. Congratulations to Richard, Roger, Robert, Chris, Stan. Oh, there's Stan again. Stan's in there a few times. Congratulations. You're doing a great job, Stan. Congratulations, David, Lou, Linda, Michael, Greg, Justine, Russell, Leslie, Tony, Darla, Edward, May, Sam, Henry, and of course, congratulations to Roy. And congratulations to everybody that's been building their business, that has, you know, obviously been pushing and getting a lot of new affiliate members and basic members as well through the new website. Congratulations to everybody that's building their business and really pushing forward to be able to grow a successful long-term business with Postcard Networker. And again, that's really what we're here for. We're here to build a long-term successful business with you. There's no point, and you know, I've kind of, you know, taken a bit of a different viewpoint of this business, even in the last couple of years. There's really no point in joining a business if you're going to quit it next week. There's really no point in joining a business if you're going to quit it in a month or two. We really truly want to spend the time to build a long-term business, okay? And I want to talk to you a little bit today about our online marketing training, okay, that we offer through Postcard Networker. And I want to talk to you about how it's going to help you build your personal brand. And if you've never built a network marketing company before or a home-based business before, I want to tell you, and I want you to kind of understand this concept, and it's important to build you, okay? It's important to grow your brand. It's important to get some name recognition for you personally, all right? And I'm gonna talk a little bit about why that is. And I do understand that you might be on this call today thinking, Joel, I don't want to build a brand. I don't want to be a leader. I just want to cash a paycheck. All right. I just want to get paid. I just want to make money. I just want to make $5,000 a month. I just want to make $10,000 a month. I just want it to happen. Well, I'm here to tell you that it will happen, but part of that process that will make it happen faster, that will bring success to you easier through this process, is by building up your name and by building up you as a leader, okay? And part of the reason why that is, and I'm not saying you can't do, listen, you can still generate $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 a month without building your brand, okay? I 100% believe that. But it's going to be easier. It's going to come to you faster if you start building out yourself, if you start building out your brand and your name recognition, okay? Within your business yourself. And here's why. When you build yourself up as a leader, and when you build yourself up as someone that other people want to follow and work with, and you kind of build your own personal brand and you build out your own name recognition, either within, and it doesn't even have to be within the industry, but within the team, within your personal team, what happens is you kind of start to build your own credibility. And people tend to want to follow leaders. Do you guys agree with that? Right? People tend to want to follow leaders. People tend to want to follow successful people. So if you're putting yourself out there as a successful leader in the business, in Postcard Networker, a successful person in this industry that's growing and learning and building a successful home-based business, what happens is other people are going to be attracted to you, so leads, so people who don't know you yet are going to be attracted to you. But just as important, your personal team that you already have is going to be more willing to follow you. Okay? So as you build your brand, as you build your name, as you build yourself, right, in your business, your personal team will be more willing to follow you. Okay? I want to give you a really simple example for you to kind of follow and understand. Me, all right, Joel Browden, all right, CEO of Postcard Networker. I constantly build my brand. Okay? I do training calls. I push my name out there. I push my picture out there with myself and my wife, Kristen, right? So we're constantly kind of building that name recognition and that trust around ourselves. All right? So part of the reason why, and we've got our picture on the postcards, right? We've got our name on the postcards that we're sending out. And part of the reason why that works so well is because obviously I'm accessible and I'm kind of building that out as my own, as my own brand. And the more it gets out there and the more people see it and the more people trust it, the more they're willing to buy from or follow, right? Now, I'm not saying go to start putting your picture on a postcard today or tomorrow. I'm not saying that, because you're going to have a harder time selling the offer or selling the business because you don't necessarily have that credibility quite yet, right? You don't necessarily have the following. You don't necessarily have the story that I have. You don't necessarily have the success that I've had, right? Quite yet. You don't have it quite yet, okay? But we're going to help you build that, all right? So part of the reason why the postcards work so well is because of the story on it, right? Because we are real people, because we have had success, and people want to follow that, okay? So what I'm suggesting is that you don't overnight have that story. You don't overnight have that success. What I'm saying is you start building that today. Because as you start building your brand and as you start building your name and your picture, and we're going to talk about how you do that on the online with the online marketing training in a minute, but as you start to build that out, it's almost like you're kind of building like an asset for yourself, right? The more you build, the longer you build, the more valuable it's going to be. All right. Now, I've been building out my name, my brand, my personality, my training, my following, people that know who I am, since probably about 2004. Maybe a little bit earlier, but not so much. Maybe 2002. I was starting to do it a little bit, 2003. And then as of 2004, I really started hammering down and making sure that, I put my name and my picture, and I started doing training and all that kind of stuff when I went full time, right? And that's when we really continued to build our brand. So there's a lot of people out there that aren't in our business, that aren't in Postcard Networker today, but they know who I am in our industry. Okay? They've come across me before. They've listened to a training before. They've been in a business with me before. They've been in a system with me before. They learned from us. So there's a lot of people, like thousands and thousands of people, okay? Tens of thousands of people who know who I am. So the good thing for you too, and just as a side note, the good thing for you too is that name recognition, that brand recognition that I've built over the years, you get to use that today as you build out your Postcard Networker business, because I've already got the credibility with a lot of those people. A lot of those people recognize my name and my brand, right? As a successful home-based business person, as a successful coach, as a successful entrepreneur, somebody who they can follow. Okay, so as we get our websites out there, as we get our affiliate sites out there, as we get the postcards out there, we will actually be able to kind of bank on my name and my previous success to be able to build our business. Okay, and you've kind of got that as an asset as well. So that, that's kind of my example. Like, I've built my brand, I've built my name, I've built my face as something recognizable over the course of the years. Okay, over the course of the last 10 years. You don't have the luxury necessarily of having done that over the last decade. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. For some of you, you're just kind of getting started. For some of you, you have been successfully building your brand and your name. For some of you, you've never even thought of doing it. It never even crossed your mind to start this. But I want you to understand that at some point, it's a good idea to start. Okay? At some point, it's a good idea to start building your name, attaching your name to success. Okay? And attaching your face, attaching your brand, okay? There's one thing only that will never change, okay? There's one thing that will be consistent for you for the rest of your home-based business career, okay? And although I would hope it will be Postcard Networker, I hope you do stay with us for years and years and years and years and have tons of success with us. That's actually not the one thing that will never change. The one thing that will guaranteed never change for years and years and years and years is your face, your name, your brand. Okay? I'm assuming most of you guys won't change your name, okay? I'm assuming most of you guys won't have a radical plastic surgery to change your face. So starting to get that out there now will start to build that property. Now, you're not necessarily going to make a huge amount of money on day one by promoting yourself, okay? You've still got to promote Postcard Networker. You've still got to promote a system like this to be able to have a lot of success. But I'm not, I want you to understand that you really should start building your brand and promoting yourself. So let's talk about how to do that. Well, with the online marketing training and the online marketing system that we've created inside the Postcard Networker system, we teach you how to do video marketing, okay, and specifically video marketing on YouTube. So with our training, we teach you how to get your own YouTube channel, okay, very easy to set up, a lot easier than you would think, all right, and this is basically your own personal online broadcasting network, okay? It's your own personal TV station, basically. All right. We're going to teach you how to get subscribers to that channel. All right. And as you build your Postcard Networker business, as you build out your team, there's a really good chance that your team will subscribe to your channel, but there's also a really good chance that other random people or leads or potential prospects will also subscribe to your channel when you provide good content, when you provide good value to them for free. All right? And this is also going to give you your own personal platform to be able to really push out any content that you want, any kind of training, okay, any kind of videos that you want to personally make. Now, the good thing is, until you're ready, I'm going to give you 100% of the content for your YouTube channel. So for anybody who got scared there for just a minute when I was talking about you making videos, you do not actually have to make the videos when you first get started. Okay? At some point in your career, you may want to get in front of a camera. Okay? You may want to use a screen capture software like I do, like Camtasia. And you could just talk, and you could just show some slides. Okay, very simple. I mean, most of the videos I make are pretty much just using Camtasia. I just do a screen capture of my page. I show some PowerPoint presentations, or I show some screen captures of what I'm doing, and I just talk. Okay, very, very simple. But until you're ready to do that, I'm actually going to produce all the videos for you. In fact, now we've been a little bit lax for, I got to admit, the last week and a half, and I am going to catch up. For those of you already in the online marketing training who are waiting for me to catch up, I am going to catch up again. Obviously launching the new site, I've been a little bit preoccupied, but we will catch up all those videos. But basically the goal is for me to produce a video for you at least 3 times a week, but I've actually been doing it almost every single day. And we have videos already in the online marketing training for you to use that are ready to go to put on your YouTube channel as content. We've got all of August, so 31 videos. All of September, so there's another 30 videos, so there's 61 videos. And we've got, I think, about half of October, so probably another 15 or 20 videos. So there's about 75 to 80 videos already ready for you to use to post on your YouTube channel. Now I know for those of you that have had a YouTube channel before, most people don't have 80 videos on their YouTube channel. They've got like 1 or 2. You kind of post a video whenever you think about it. But what we do is we actually create training videos, we create content videos that people would potentially want to watch and learn from. And we give them to you to put on your YouTube channel. Now, that's not all we do. We also give you custom graphics for your YouTube channel. Okay, so the little banner that goes on the channel to make it look professional, we create that for you absolutely free. Okay, we also create a custom intro video for you absolutely free. Now, basically what a custom intro video is it's just simply it's about a 6 or 7 second intro video to the content video. So every time that somebody goes to your channel and watches one of your videos, it's got a little graphic that comes across with some snazzy music, kind of like what you'd see at the beginning of a TV show, almost like your theme song or whatever. But basically a custom intro video, it's just kind of a picture of you flying in, and it's got some little music, and it says Postcard Networker, and people will kind of get used to it, right? It kind of brands you to the content. So although I'm like Joel Broughton, I'm personally talking on a lot of the content and doing a lot of the training, because we put that custom intro part onto all the videos, you are actually able to kind of brand those videos to you. You're actually tying yourself in with the success of Postcard Networker and myself. You're kind of making it like you're part of the deal, like you're the main part of the deal. Okay, so we give everyone we make those custom intro videos for you. You just provide us with a picture your name and basically the style that you want it in, or either the style of music or the background type that you want, and we give you some details in the back office in terms of what we need from you, and within a few days, it's done. We make it for you, okay? Absolutely 100% free. And then we also make end card videos, and the end card videos are simple. They don't go on all the videos, but basically it's just links to be able to allow people to subscribe to your videos. They also allow people to watch some of your other videos, click to them from inside the video. If you've ever seen some of those pop-ups that happen inside the videos nowadays in YouTube, where there's advertisements or there's little subscribe buttons, or there's, hey, watch my related videos or something like that, that's all that is, okay? Just end card videos for you to be able to use inside the content. And so the main thing, though, is we provide you with the actual video content. We actually provide you with the files for you to upload into your YouTube channel. So it takes basically all of 2 minutes for you to upload your custom graphics onto your page, and it's done. All right, one time, takes like 2 minutes, you're done. The custom intro videos, you basically just take them and you add them to each of the content videos. That, you know, it takes a little bit of time to upload, but really the activity of kind of adding the intro video to the content videos, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, okay, it really doesn't take that long to actually put that together. And the more you do it, the easier it is, but really it simply is just cut and paste, folks. If you can cut and paste using your computer, if you can, you know, click a couple buttons, upload a video, which literally is just, you know, again, clicking a button, sticking it in a folder on your computer, and then uploading it to YouTube. It's really, really that simple. That's all you're going to be doing, okay? You don't have to make the videos. You don't have to shoot the videos. You don't have to talk on the videos. You don't have to come up with any content. You don't have to come up with any scripts. You don't have to come up with any graphics. You don't have to do any of that, okay? Now, again, like I said at the beginning, you may want to do that later once you're comfortable with it. You may never want to do it, okay? And you don't have to. But it gives you this platform. It gives you this place where if you one day feel like you want to be brave and you want to pull out the video camera and maybe shoot a video, you have a really cool place to put it already. You have a cool place to put your video because you already have your own channel with all kinds of videos on it and some subscribers and people following you. So when you're ready, if you ever get to that point, you can start making your own videos as well and just add them in to the mix, okay? If you feel like you're never going to get to that point, that's okay too, because every single day, pretty much, or at least a couple times a week, we'll be producing the videos for you, the video content for you to be able to just upload onto your channel. Cut and paste, you're done. Cut and paste, you're done. Cut and paste, you're done. This can literally just take 10 to 30 minutes a day. Okay, if you can spend 10 to 30 minutes a day just simply cutting and pasting and uploading videos that we give you, you can build your brand. Okay, you can start building your personal name recognition. You can start attaching your picture and your name to all of this content. Okay, it'll be synonymous with you. When you provide the training, people will start recognizing you as the leader. Okay, you can start building your list, right? You can start building your list of subscribers. People will start finding your videos, and we teach you a little bit about how to make sure your videos get found on YouTube by prospects, by your team. You can share it with people you know, okay? And you'll be building your business, right? As you put out those videos, obviously I'm going to teach you how to link them back to put a little link in the descriptions back to your Postcard Network or affiliate site. So anytime somebody watches one of your videos on YouTube, and there's obviously billions and billions and billions of views every single day on YouTube, Every time somebody watches one of your videos, they're going to click your link back to your Postcard Networker affiliate site or wherever you want to send them, and you're going to be able to generate leads and sales and members. Okay? Very, very simple. And literally, if you can spend just a few minutes a day uploading these videos onto YouTube and following the instructions that I give you, you can start building your brand, building your list, and building your business. Okay? I think it's important for you to get started now. Okay? There's no better time to get started than today, especially on a weekend when you've got a little bit of extra time. All right? Even if you only do this 4 times a week, 10 to 30 minutes 4 times a week, even if you don't do it every day. Okay, now I would recommend you do it every day, but even if you don't do it every day, even if you only do it 3-4 times a week, you're still way ahead of everybody else in this industry. Our entire industry is full of people who do not build their own brand, who do not post videos on a daily basis. It's full of people who are beginners, who are trying to figure this out, but don't have any content. Right? They might have a YouTube channel, but they have 1 video on it or 2 videos on it. You can already start with 30, 40, 60, 80 videos, okay, on your YouTube channel. And it truly is just as simple as cutting and pasting, folks. It really is that easy, okay? I just want to remind you right now, you can get a free 30-day trial for online marketing. In fact, everybody can always get a free 30-day trial from now on, okay? So if you haven't signed up yet for the online marketing training, I want to encourage you to do that today, okay? Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till the next day. Go ahead and do it today, all right? Sign up for a free trial, and listen, it very, very simply allows you to build your business, build your brand, get leads, get sales, okay? It's not overnight. You're not going to have 100,000 views on your first video overnight. But listen, it's a place where you can start sending people. It's a place where you can start building your own personal name recognition. It's a place where you can start posting your own videos. It's a place for you to call home as you build out your business. Okay, and you can just register for it in the Postcard Networker members area of postcardnetworker.biz. All right. As we build out our Postcard Networker business, as we build out our business, I want you to understand that this is something that is continually growing and continually improving. I want you to understand that I'm here to provide you with the pathway, right? I'm here to give you the place to run on. You still have to do the running. You still have to do a little bit of the work, right? You still have to send the postcards. If you choose to do the online marketing, you still have to post the videos. You still have to follow the instructions. You still have to do the work. But when you do the work, your chances of success are so much higher with a proven system like Postcard Networker than it is trying to go it alone or trying to use some other system that really doesn't work, okay? I am going to leave it there for now. We're going to have a bit of a short call today. But I'm definitely back to work this weekend for you guys, continuing to improve the system, continuing to get your orders out, continuing to make sure that everything is in the right place for you. So have a great weekend, everybody. I wish you all the best. And, of course, for all of you here in the United States of America, make sure you vote on Tuesday. All right? So have a great day, everyone. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.